I got a new cell phone, and I'm so fucking happy. You guys, look at this son of a bitch. It's not. It doesn't have like a real name. It's just like letters and numbers. It's like the SCP something. I wish they had a name because it's so cute. But yeah, I traded my old phone and got the upgrade. Sprint, baby, how you doing? Oh, let me stop trying to be like Brian. But Brian is funny as hell. But anyways, I got my hair done like I said I would. I got up early this morning, went to the salon, and yeah, how you doing? I know you like. I gotta look good for y'all. I do. I really do. So, yes, I have a story to tell you guys today, and it's pretty embarrassing. So, like, you better laugh because this shit is. At the time that it was happening, it was so not funny. But now it's like something that I can talk to you guys about, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna laugh your ass off about it. The time, 5th grade. The place, elementary school. Of course, AC Perry. It was a new girl, like, she was new, like, she came 5th grade year. Her name was Christy. Now, mind you, I didn't like her at first, but after, like, let me tell you one thing about Christy. She was a fucking nigga. I mean, she was cut. She handled herself so niggerish. I don't care how many fucking tight clothes she would wear. It was like a man, and that's what attracted me to her in the first place, because we eventually started dating. And I was just like, oh yes, this is the best. Now everybody not gonna think, because everybody in the elementary thought I was gay. Well, knew I was gay. But I used to be like, I'm not gay. No, not me. But I was just like, oh, this is the perfect. Oh, she's manly. She's a nigga. Like, I saw her as a nigga. I bet you, like, if I was to find her now, like, I bet you she's a fucking butch with, like, a strap on and everything. Because she was such a fucking dude. And I was like, oh, man, ain't nobody gonna think I'm gay now. I got me a girlfriend who looks like a boyfriend. So, like, I'm living the best of both worlds right now. So, it got to a point where I don't know why I broke up with her. I know I broke up with her. I broke up with her. I don't know why though, but like afterwards, like things just became sour. Like she just did not like me at all. She was pissed at me, and I was just like, "That's your business." I mean, I was in 5th grade. What the fuck? I didn't care. What the hell? So it was this boy named Eric. Eric Dodd. I can't remember his last name, but he like. We had like such a weird relationship. Like he used to pick on me, call me fruit like all the time. But like we used to carry on conversations while we would do our work and stuff. Like we would carry on conversations, just like be real cool. But then like he'd get in his mode where he just start cracking on me with like no remorse at all, no mercy, no nothing. So one day where it was me, Eric, and Christy. Oh, I bet you she's such a butch now, like probably named Christopher or something now, like. I'm going down memory lane. Like, she's just such a nigga. I wish you guys could see her. She was just such a dude. Oh, gosh. So, it was me, Christy. It was me, Christy, and Eric. And Eric sitting there talking shit, instigating stuff, talking about some, oh, Bobby dumped you, and da-da-da-da-da. And she's like, man, fuck Bobby. And I was like, back then, I was the type where, like, I wanted to be the bad one, but I was scared of the repercussions. So I used to try and not curse and be blunt about it. But she was so fucking, I was just like, I know she getting blunt around me, and the teacher is like right fucking there. So I say, well, you know what? I didn't even want your ass no way. You were just a game to me. I was just talking all this shit. Even though it wasn't true, I just wanted to get back at her for, like, trying to punk me right there. So I'm like, man, I ain't even want your ass. You ain't nobody to date and da-da-da-da-da. That was the wrong move. That was the wrong move. When I say I pissed the hell out of Christopher was pissed, y'all. Christopher got so mad. Now, mind you now, it was reading time. And during reading time, it was like maybe 5 different 5th grade teachers at the time. And each one of them had a set level of reading that they taught. So like this is probably like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and so on and so forth. And so depending on what level you were, it would dictate which teacher you will go to during reading time. So I had to stay with my teacher. I don't know. I'm a pretty good reader, so I'm pretty sure I was like in the high, status of the reading, shit. So it would be people from another class that would come to Miss Berry, that was a teacher at the time, and it would be like, a big class. So it was not only some of the regular students from that class, but it was also students from another class that was in there. So Christy comes up to me and she like pushes the hell out of me. This wasn't no regular push. Like, I landed on my ass. That's probably why I don't grow no more, because the impact just stopped it. And not only did I land on my ass, but I slid. And while I was sliding, it was like everything was in slow motion. I was just looking like, well, goddamn, when this ride gonna end? Like, I was just fucking... And she shoved me into a fucking pile of desks. So, everybody is watching. They're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, I gotta think quick. I can't let all these people see that this girl fucking pushed me and I didn't do shit about it. Oh, no. I walked up to Christy. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I pushed her. Bam! How you doing? Tell me why this bitch ain't moved not 2 inches. I felt so fucking weak. You ever be like in cartoons or something, and it's like a superhuman person and a regular person, and the regular person come and punch the person, he's like, pow! And the superhuman bitch is like, are you serious? That's what I felt like. But you better believe I pushed one of her buttons when I did that. She looked at me like, grabbed me by my collar, just yank. I was like, oh God. She grabbed me by my collar and proceeded to punch me. And then when the impact of the punch would push me back, she had my collar, so she would bring me back and then punch me again, and then bring me back and then punch me again. And I was just like, I was going fucking crazy. And then it was like one of the last punches that she did. It like dazed me. Like, I felt like in such a state of, mommy, where am I? Like, I didn't know what the fuck. It was such an out of body experience. Like, time slowed down. I felt like I was doing, like, my body felt like, let me show you what I thought I was doing when I was in this dazed state. She hit me. Let me move the camera up. She hit me. Bam! And I felt like my whole body just started to spin around like I felt like that's what I was doing the whole time. And I'm like, oh my God, she's kicking my ass. What the fuck am I gonna do? And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave my mark. I scratched her ass. I was like, left her mark on her face. But she was dark skinned, so that shit was just, as soon as the scar heals up, she ain't gonna show not one damn thing. Well, my ass, I'm fucking sitting there with a busted lip and my eye just drooping down like this. And, I was just so embarrassed. And, like, all the kids that were in there from the other class, they go back to their class and then tell everybody. And I'm just like, shoot me now. Like, I was just so fucking pissed. But I wanted my vengeance. I did. I really did. I was trying to formulate a plan to get back at this bitch. My plan was I was going to become friends with her, and then when she comes, like, vulnerable to me, I was going to go, pow! Right in the kisser. Because she would not let me get 2 inches next to her. Like, ever since then, like, it was like, I was talking shit to her and stuff, and she was like, Bobby, I'll come over there and whoop your ass. I'd be like, get her away from me. Like, fuck you, Christy. Da-da-da-da. Bobby, I swear, if you want to sit your ass down, get her away from me. That's what I would do. Everybody said I was such a punk. But I thought if I would befriend her, I could gain her trust and then, like, betray her ass. So one day she come in and I'm like, hey, Christy, how you doing? She's like, Bobby, if you want to shut your ass. I was like, okay. And I proceeded to get the hell out of there because I knew that bitch would whoop my ass again. And that, people, is the story of how I got my ass whooped by a girl. No, fuck that. By a man. I don't care what y'all say. It was a man.